Greetings! I am the Impossible Man. I know it's impossible to do the impossible or for anyone to believe that I am the impossible, especially the Impossible Man. So of course you won't believe anything if I just said I am the impossible. So I'm telling you I'm the Impossible Man, and that's still less to believe. So less about telling you that I'm the Impossible Man and show you what I cannot do that's not even possible to show you, or I'd have done it by now by being the Impossible Man. Now you believe it's impossible to go into Superman's pockets and steal a fiver without him using his X-ray vision to look through his pocket trousers and know that you're doing it. But you're the Impossible Man. It's still impossible for me, so I blend in just as impossibly as anybody else could. I'm impossible to be around, even Superman, so what good I am with all these impossible abilities? I could stop the possible from robbing the bank. Now it's people who possibly don't rob the bank. Stop them from doing it too. People that have never robbed the bank. Impossibly stop them. Like it was always going to never happen, so I didn't have to impossibly stop them anyway. So impossibly, I have to work out that I need 10 billion light years worth of intelligence. That's impossible to say I already have 50 billion, and why do I need any less? Impossible to get any more than 50 billion light years of intelligence or energy, for that matter, to say it was on the subject of energy, and to know that God only has the same amount of good looks as anybody else on the planet. I know that's impossible because we're made in God's image. So it's impossible for God to reach ultimate intelligence without ultimate good looks. It's how you look that is impossible for the impossible man to understand. And be impossibly superior, the best impossible way of looking at it. But I'm not going to look at it that way if it's impossible. The only thing that I do see that is possible is never going to happen because it's impossible, especially, and more than especially, for the impossible man to even consider the possibilities of dreaming of possibilities when it's not possible. Nothing is possible as the Impossible Man. Now I'm going to save the world. I know it's impossible that I can. I know it's impossible that I can't when it's impossible to do it without any powers. So I'm going to do it anyway. I just did it. You didn't see it. I know that's impossible. That's because I haven't got any powers, and it's not possible to believe in any of the Impossible Man's powers. When he doesn't have any, it's not possible. It wouldn't be impossible for the Impossible Man to have any powers. I ain't kept anything a secret about myself. That's impossible to keep in any secrets. Why would I want to possibly tell you that I'm not the most superior being, that you'd want more to be that superior and possibly superior being than you, when that's impossible? You'd want that to be possible, that it was possible for me to be more than the impossible being more than you. And you just said that you didn't. I know you didn't. I said it. It's impossible that you just said it. We are I'm the Impossible Man. There isn't anything I've done that's possible, so forget about me after this video, if that's possible even. I don't think it's impossible to forget about me, but that suits my non-possibility range on that matter absolutely impossibly. Somebody stop me from doing this. I just did, but I thought it was impossible, and it was. And it isn't, 'cause I'm doing it still. The Impossible Man doesn't sing about his heroes he never shows off. He doesn't have any heroes, it's impossible. He won't give them any powers, and they won't be heroes if they didn't have superpowers. Impossible, 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 impossible. That makes me the Impossible Man. Impossibly, and it definitely not possibly at the same time. Both. I've decided both. Yeah, definitely both, but not possibly either.